Oh, that's purdy. Oh, that's purdy.
Inside the nebula.
Yeah, that's purdy.
That's very nice.
Forget about the battle. That's just purdy. It's very, very purdy.
No, let us see the war.
What war? At the moment, it's just walk over.
Yeah, it's an obliteration.
Yeah.
It's not really a war. Huge big deal happening now in the galactic community. Up next in the proposal queue is the Tiyanki Conservation Act. So we're finally going to decide what happens with space whales.
Yes, indeed, yes.
That is going to be a thing.
See, I'd never noticed the edges until it got mentioned.
Oh yeah, I noticed them yesterday.
Yeah. Never noticed them.
No. Oh, Rambling Root Donut. Still at war.
70% to 100%. So it's a foregone conclusion.
It's very much a foregone conclusion.
So it looks like they're capturing more and more systems, but no claims on them.
No.
So it's going to have to be 100% victory. So the fact that they haven't put any claims on any systems means, they've won.
They've won. It's done. Everything's over.
Yeah, the war's over. I think it timed out because it was 100% exhaustion.
Yeah, it was 100% exhaustion on the Forsaken. The Forsaken have now landed as part of the Rambling Root Donut.
Indeed. So if we now look in their diplomatics and their agreements, see they've now got the Forsaken as a vassal, a protectorate. So what kind of deal do they get?
Well, they've got a basic resource contribution of plus 30% and nothing else. That's currently where it is.
Yep.
Now they can renegotiate the terms in 60 days.
Yep. Was it 60 days or 60 months?
60 days.
No, it says months on here.
Is it months? Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. I say the number, I think days.
So, this is all the things that they can and cannot do based upon the agreement. So, if we look at junior number 3, for example, holding limits 1, they can overlord conflicts defensive, etc., etc. So, you can negotiate the your contract.
Yeah, you hit the term, you hit the trade negotiation, and then you can force terms through.
Same as if you're negotiating a deal with another race. Right. So that's been resolved. They now have another vassal in effect. Indeed, so they're growing in strength. But the Transport Guild, they are storming ahead. They are the top of the players.
They are the top of the players. They've got really strong. They've got a really strong economy going on there.
Indeed.
They're not the most powerful fleet.
No,
but is the Rambling Root Donut. They've got the most powerful fleet there.
But I'm not seeing much on the Hyper Relay Network, on the Space Choo-Choo. You've got the Undecided Dwellers have got one now. But it mainly seems to be the AI that's going through the Hyper Relay Networks.
That's right.
Hyper Relay Networks, by the way, are the bigger, thicker lines on the Relay Network. Hyperlanes.
And the public goal that we have for all of our participants is to build a hyper network relay that circumnavigates the entire galaxy.
Indeed. Now, we're not quite sure whether it means go around the outside or go around the middle or just connect everybody together.
So long as it goes round.
Indeed,
that's circumnavigation, isn't it? And now the Undecided Dwellers are getting in on the action.
Yep.
They've got themselves a hyper relay.
Yep. That's over there.
The Eternals have got hyper relays building. The Vassal, the Vassal Debovolution, they don't have any hyper relays going right now.
But then keep on changing your Overlord. Must slow things down a little bit.
Oh,
is that what it is?
Being requested a Jeff update.
Jeff update. Sorry, Jeff update. Let's go out of here. Go to Jeff. Jeff is Jeffing. Jeff is Jeffing. They're still fourth in the AI list.
He is Jeffing very well.
Doing well. You can see they are Jeff-tastic, although they are losing a little bit of exotic gases. But other than that, they're Jeff.
Yeah, absolutely Jeff. No problems there.
Yeah. Jeff is Jeff.
Jeff is doing
back to the war. Now, it looks like... okay, so it's humiliate and it's make a subsidiary.
Yeah, so they're going to try and make subsidiaries of the other federation. Well, they're trying. Well, so they declared war. They're the ones that have declared war on this one, and they're going to be facing off. The defense, HHH. Well, pretty good, not fantastic.
Yeah. So the Great Donkey Sovereignty, they've got the biggest fleet. HHH Inc.
Oh. Yeah, pretty much nothing.
That was a planetary landing. That just went.
Yeah, that just happened.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
Also,
no, thanks. Bye.
Yeah. What happened to Team 1's score? Let's have a look. Team 1, Team 1. Yeah. Team 1. Well, they're very aptly named. They're undecided about everything.
Yeah, they've built a few ships.
Yeah, but they're just we built some ships, but we don't know what to do with them now. We undecided. They could go there. Let's go and have some bacon.
They have got themselves up to 13 habitats, though. They're on the go now. Let's see if they've got any more building as we speak. Yep.
The problem with the undecided dwellers is they're void dwellers, so they have no planets.
Yeah, they have to build habitats.
And you can only build so many habitats in the system.
But you can build one around pretty much all of the stellar bodies.
Well, you can, but then you need alloys for that, don't you? If I remember rightly.
Weren't they barely 2K a few moments ago? Yep, they were.
Yeah.
But they have one more habitat building. That's going to come online very shortly. That's at 74% right now. They've got research stations going and a hyper relay that they've got building in Follingar right now.
Yeah. Another little that was blinking. You missed it.
Mm-hmm. it's pretty.
Oh, that's purdy. Oh, that's purdy.
Inside the nebula.
Yeah, that's purdy.
That's very nice.
Forget about the battle. That's just purdy. It's very, very purdy.
No, let us see the war.
What war? At the moment, it's just walk over.
Yeah, it's an obliteration.
Yeah.
It's not really a war.
Bob. Yeah, Bob is Bob now.
Yeah, Bob is Bob.
Mm-hmm.
The undecided Bobs. Friends of the undecided.
Yes, friends of the Bob.
Okay, we've got another. The plumed starflock has just got obliterated an entire system.
Lots of red ships up there.
There are. There are those hostile fleets.
They're all armies and things like that, it seems.
Yeah, that's the Bruggen Star Realm.
Yeah.
Now, the Eternal, they're pushing up through HHH Inc.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. That's where they're concentrating all of their action. While the federations, their federation partners, they're concentrating on pushing into the Great Donkey Sovereignty. I think the Bruggens are pulling a lot of their ships in as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this is a walk in the park. They're
so
about to take
far, yes,
Prothon straight away.
Now, interestingly, the undecided dwellers, well, they're going nowhere, let's be honest. They might as well not exist.
They're down to 25.
Yes.
Research.
The Transport Guild.
Negative engineering research right now.
Have had something happen to their fleet.
Who?
The Transport Guild.
The Transport Guild?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they.
Yes.
What has happened to their fleet?
Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I know what it was.
What was it?
The overlay decided to show the undecided Bobs as the Transport Guild and vice versa.
Ah, right. They switched.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes, and for some reason, the undecided Bobs have jumped up to second place on the player teams.
They have, very much so.
Yeah.
That'll be a combination of their power.
Yes. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, because they're generating 2.4K energy.
Yep.
Per tick.
Yes. Not doing as well though, because they're in a negative. Oh, we're talking about the undecided Bobs.
Yeah, the undecided Bobs.
Yeah,
they are in a negative. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are in a negative. They're getting a hyperspace relay on now.
Oh, good. Finally, at last. Maybe they're being prodded. Oh, they've got one. They've got one. There it is.
Yeah.
Got a little triangle.
Yep, they've got a little triangle there. They're going to need to start spreading that out, which means they're going to have to significantly increase their allies' income.
Indeed.
I'm going to take a look at the Eternals again and see how they're doing with their...
All the Bobs, I'm just going to call them the Bobs from now because it's just easier. Yeah. They are usurpers of Jeff's zone. Their resources are going through the proverbial space toilet.
They are. They're dropping quite quick.
Yes.
Okay, the Eternals, their archaeology project is only a year and a half off.
Wow. Okay.
So it is not going to be long before that archaeology project comes online, and we see a massive change in there.
The Second Chance, they're plodding along. The old Second Chance, they're doing quite well. They're sitting there plodding along, and slowly but surely, you know.
You know what? I don't think health. The HHH, health, happiness, and hedonism has got long left in this galaxy.
Maybe not.
I think very soon they're about to fall.
Maybe, but the Second Chance are building their hyper relay network.
They are. They're cracking away their hyper relay network. They're going to be connecting now to other systems once they're able to grab them.
Oh well, the undecided ones have got some more research now. They're up to 62.
Oh bless.
Yeah, so they're improving.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, they're getting lots of resources.
They are. They're getting a ton of resources.
And they've built some more hyper relay networks, but it's still really. I just think they're quite. They don't really care, do they?
Well, I think they care about the overall goal of the galaxy. They're not worried about themselves getting power. I mean, obviously they're very humble.
Yes.
Look at how humble they are.
Indeed, very humble.
The undecided dwellers, bless them.
Indeed. Right, back to the Eternals. They're still at war. That was over in a blink of an eye.
Yeah, pretty much. Over and done.
As you can see, HHH, Triple H.
Yeah, they've spread all the way through Triple H.
But they've only got the one claim still, so it's going to have to be a subjugation.
Yeah,
100% win.
Well, they are going to make them a subsidiary for the win.
Indeed,
and once they get that, they're going to be. I think they're going to be able to connect up the hyper relays.
Yes.
And if they do that, then they've pushed it a lot further than any of the other players have done so far, apart from the donuts.
Apart from the donuts, yes. With the public goal, as long as they built one hyper relay network, they won't get penalised.
If they only build one and don't build any more to try and connect it together, I think they would get penalised for that. They've really got to participate fully in the action.
I mean, what denotes effort, though? I
don't know. That's a decision made by the Games Master. Bob is now united. The United Nations of Bob.
Bob is going to become a thing. If it doesn't become a thing, it should become a thing because Bob is Bob.
Yes, meme the Bobs.
Meme the Bobs.
He's asking, what did he miss?
What did he miss? The Endgame, the Fallen Empires.
Oh, and they're now bobbing around.
Oh.
They're not the United Nations of Bob. They are now just bobbing around. Doing their thing.
Yeah, Bob is going to be the new Jeff. I'm sure. Yeah. Bob is going to become the new Jeff. It's going to become a meme.
That's right. They're nobody's vassals right now. They may become someone's vassal again. They seem to like vassalization.
But not for very long. It's more like, oh, I've had enough now. I just want to go. I want to be on my own again. Thanks very much. Good day. Bye.
Well, they're a bit flighty. They're allowed to be. They make the,
Jeff is still Jeffing, by the way. Jeff is still Jeff.
Yeah, and Bob is still ruled by Jeff.
Yeah. Indeed, Bob is ruled by Jeff. You see, so that's why Bob can be Bob. You see,
Bob is no longer ruled by Jeff.
No, what?
No, Bob is now ruled by a Super Krillian.
Super Krillian.
Poseidon's son, False Bob.
Ooh, False Bob.
Maybe
it's Bob. Maybe it's Jeff in disguise.
No, I don't think Jeff's head could fit in that mask.
Oh, I think so. Because Jeff can Jeff.
Well, Jeff can Jeff, but
the Eternals are still at war.
They are still at war, and they're really churning through.
Indeed, it's 16 of 64 in favour of the Eternals.
It's so one-sided.
I know. Yeah.
I kind of start to feel sorry for the AI at this point.
Well,
I know I don't need to, but I do.
What? They're just AI, they're just... Can't feel sorry for them.
So I can feel sorry for them.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I've had an experience like that before, feeling sorry for AI.
Yeah, we won't go into that.
No, that's true. But basically, they ripped it off for the plot of Free Guy. They stole it from me. I need money, Ryan Reynolds, wherever you are.
Shh.
Right, we've got the. They're still, that war is still cranking away there with the Eternals.
But the AI don't seem to be in a shape to do anything about it.
No, they're not going to be able to push that back.
The Great Donkey Sovereignty have done, well, nothing. They've been donkeying around.
Yeah.
They've
just been figuring out how to go upstairs.
Well, I mean, they've got a 38,000 fleet, but they've done, well, nothing with it.
Nothing.
It's sat there. At which point, the Eternals fleet has been growing and growing and growing, and it's getting close to rivaling the Transport Guild and the Rambling Root Donuts.
It is.
I mean, even Bob has got a big fleet. They've got 57 that's their second chance, sorry.
Yeah.
Bob assessed.
Bob's got 12.4.
The AI are doing nothing to open a war. You're shocked. I know. We've got 52 AI now. Oh, my lordy lord. 52 AI.
It's going to fracture into even more as they slowly get picked apart.
Indeed. Now, going back down to the messengers.
Mm-hmm.
They're not doing very good. They're slowly, I think they're going to be subsumed soon. Let's have a look, see if we can find them quickly. There's so many AI to scroll through. Where are they? Oh, I've gone past them. Where are they? There you are. Yeah, so they're not doing very well.
The messengers.
They are a scion of the Fallen Empire.
Yeah, they're a scion of the Fallen Empire. That's what we were supposed to be watching out for.
Yeah, but it hasn't really done anything, has it?
No.
You let it go 100 AIs.
No, it's the Bacata Watchers. So I think if the Bacata Watchers come under attack, then we're going to see the scions attempt to join in, but they're just being beaten back.
Indeed.
Jeffy's beaten back.
Jeffy's Jeffing. Jeffy's Jeff-tastic. Yeah, Jeffy's Jeff-tastic.
Right, Jeff's doing well.
Oh! Ooh, the Rambling Root Donut have now exceeded 100,000 fleet strength. Yowzers! And the Transport Guild are closing in.
They're going to have to do something with it, though.
Yes, exactly, yes. So far, the GM is happy. Well, that's awesome news to hear. And I'm sure the players would love to know that too.
Yes, absolutely. But they do have the rivalries, the Rambling Root Donut.
Yep.
Are rivals of the Transport Guild.
Let's have a quick look at their
contacts. So they're basically fighting for supremacy here.
Yes. Let's have a look. See. Yeah. So on the player list, 3 are equivalent to each. Well, hang on. This is interesting. Okay, so the only 2 who are equivalent to each other on all 3 metrics are the Transport Guild and the Rambling Root Donut. The Eternals are equivalent only on technology, but they are inferior on fleet power and economic power. And the second chance are inferior on fleet power, but equivalent on economic and technology level.
Yep.
Bob, I'm just going to call them Bob because it's easier.
Yep.
Bob are pathetic, equivalent and inferior. And
undecided.
Undecided are just pathetic. Can we have some love for the undecided dwellers, please, chat?
Let's have some love for the undecided dwellers.
Yeah.
Bless them.
They need some. I think they do need some love.
Doing their things.
Yeah.
But, right, okay, I'm taking a look into the Galactic Council right now. Senate is in session. They are currently voting on natural sanctuaries. The Galactic Council consists of the Transport Guild, the Rambling Root Donut, and the Eternal.
Which is what you said.
Exactly. And if we take a look through, I'm not seeing, nobody has put forward a proposal to increase or decrease the size of the council yet. So it doesn't like anyone's trying to become the Senate.
So it's looking like it's a status Jeff then.
It is a status Jeff.
We've got a question. Just joined. What's the most important thing that's happened today? Jeff is the most important thing to happen today. Is Jeff.
I would say bobbing around has been experimenting with joining different nations.
Bobbing around have changed their name at least 7 times, as well as become vassals at least 5 times, and decided that it wasn't for them.
That's right. Yeah. And the Eternals, with their League of Eternal Profit, which consists of them and the Nagari Confederacy, are currently at war with the Great Donkey Sovereignty, and we've got a couple of massive fleets.
Oh, let's have a look.
Well, I say massive fleets. It's like 2,000, 4,000 fleets from the Great Donkey Sovereignty. In comparison to, let's see what they've got. Oh,
there's an Eternal fleet. That was 5,500.
There's an Eternal fleet up here of 23,000, which has gone in and is currently taking over the commissary. I'm not even going to try. I can't read these names. The commissary. They're taking over the commissary right now.
Yes.
Health, happiness, and hedonism is going to be no more.
No, they are going to be subjugated by the Eternals.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a huge growth in the Eternals, and they may have. Let me just double check.
What?
Eternals. They have. Yes, they have their Ecumenopolis.
Oh, they have got it now. Cool.
Yeah, awesome. It is up and running. It's currently got 4 foundry arcologies, 4 factory arcologies, and 1 residential arcology on there.
So this was a normal planet that they basically turned into a mega city.
Yeah, and they are They are currently upgrading alloy mega forges, which means we're going to see a huge explosion in the number of alloys they're going to be generating.
So but at the moment they're on with 204, but they are short of electricity and consumer goods.
Yeah, they're short of electricity and consumer goods, and most of that is being impacted by the fact that there are 38. There are 38 populace. Okay, but
hang on.
31 available jobs. So it's going to take a little bit of time.
This is going to be a doozy of a battle. It's a 20k fleet versus 2 fleets of approximately 16, 17k each.
Oh.
So it's going to be a bit of a doozy, this one.
That is. Let's see how this one goes.
Yeah. Although they're running. They are legging it.
Yeah, that's a Federation fleet. It's decided to back its way out now.
Yeah, they're legging it.
Yeah, they're not going to sit in Dorful.
No, they are running. They are running. Wow.
And even if they hook up with the fleet in Spicer, they're still not going to be enough to take on them.
No, they're going to go down there, which is only a 5,000k fleet. Yeah. Whereas they've got what's that? Just over 30,000, 33,000 like that. Yeah.
Eternals have dropped now. They're at 60,000.
Oh no, they're turning around.
Are they turning around? They're going back.
They're coming back. They're going for it.
Well, considering, I mean, there is a massive discrepancy in the number of ships. Yes, the fleet powers are there, but we're looking at a hell of a lot. We're looking at 12 ships against
battleships versus destroyers and
against well over 100.
Yeah,
150 other ships, which could turn that turns that on its head.
Yeah. Although it's not going in their favour, the Eternals, at the moment.
No, it's not, and they're going to get caught. They are very much going to get caught out here.
Yeah, although it is now swinging in their favour. Oh, there you go. Oh, and they just legged it.
Yep, they are gone.
They retreated. Oh, look, here comes a little fleetette.
Oh, a bijou fleetette has come in to try and have a go.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's not going to go well, is it? So
no, that's not going to work for them. So a little bit of loss there. The Transport Guild is now up to 103,000.
And the rambling route is now 118.
118,000. So we've got some. Now, they are very, very powerful from a fleet perspective.
Oh, very, very powerful. Yes. Well, they're very, very powerful. Full stop. Really.
Yeah. When you look at what they're generating, when you look at what they're bringing in comparison
to everybody
to
else,
each other.
Yes.
It's a big.
Yeah. The donut does have the most pops as well. 584.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they are both powerhouses.
Yeah, and they are still building their hyper relay network.
Indeed. The guild, not so much.
Transport guild?
Yeah, not so much.
No.
The donuts are definitely doing their job. The undecided dwellers, they're doing their part as well.
Mm-hmm.
Second chance, they're just one of those things that just sit in the background. You never notice them very much. A second chance.
Yeah, they're just bimbling about, really.
Yeah, they're just enjoying themselves, keeping themselves out of business. Yeah, anyone else's business and whatnot. But they're building their networks. And then Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Bob has got a very small network. So Bob needs to expand the hyper relay network, otherwise the GM will not be favourable towards them.
Who needs a highway where you could just yeet trade fleets across the galaxy? Well, that's true. That's true, but we do have the public goal. If you are just joining us, the public goal is for us to create space choo-choo trains.
Yes, basically circumnavigate the galaxy with the hyper relay network.
Exactly.
It needs to be the big solid green line going all the way around in some fashion.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And if they don't make it, they're going to be punished.
Oh, the Eternal have finished the war.
It is over.
It is over. They have won. They're losing Federation XP, though.
They are losing Federation XP because they now have HHH Inc.
Galaxies
as part of their Federation.
Indeed, they have taken them over. Their loyalty is, through the floor.
Mm-hmm.
They're not happy. The monthly loyalty change is in a negative, so it's not going to get any better anytime soon. Is there a new map option that just shows you the hyper relay network? Not really, no.
They've gone back to war again.
Have they?
This time they're joining with HHH Inc., who they've just vassalized against the past manufacturing.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Oh, they've got a war, a battle going on, something. There you go. Oh, it's pirates. This will be like over in a blink of an eye.
Oh, no, that's a dreadnought.
Oh, is it a dreadnought?
That's the automated dreadnought they're taking out right now.
Okay.
So they've finally got a fleet powerful enough to be able to take on that dreadnought.
Okay.
They are chipping away at its armor right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah.
That dreadnought is going down. They're chipping into its health now. They've got another backup fleet coming in, but they really haven't lost much at all, and that's it. The dreadnought is disabled.
It is over, yes. They can now hopefully go and repair that, maybe.
They can go and repair that, and they can take it.
Have a look. What they're... Investigate giant skeleton. No. But, nobody's unlocked the Yellgate yet. We know Bob has got the ability to do it.
Bob's got everything. Bob can do it. Open the Yellgate, Bob.
Yes, Bob. Stop bobbing around.
Make a thing happen.
So Mr. Vic says to travel through the hyper relays, you only need to travel through the sublight during the trip to where you're picking up the hyper relay network. Once you're in the network, you travel from relay to relay, so it doesn't matter where they are in relation to the hyper lane connections.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just go bang, 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 bang all around the relays.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Indeed. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Right, the Eternal's still going. War. It's going slowly.
It is going slowly. They've got a lot of space that they need to get in and take over, but
they're still slowly losing XP in the Federation. Maybe they'll get usurped in the Federation.
No. Do they have any envoys assigned to it?
Don't know. Oh, we got off there in a fight. It's going to be an easy one somehow. Looking at this, yeah, it's over before you know it. Envoys. They've got one envoy available. You got a spare one?
They could put that envoy into the Federation.
Yeah, but they're not.
And stop that drop.
Well, actually, it looks like they've already got 4 in their bollocks. So they're representing our interest within the league. So they've only got 4, but another one wouldn't hurt. That's for sure.
So, yeah, it's essentially a motorway instead of country lanes.
Yes, yeah. Nice analogy.
Very good analogy.
Right, so we have got 4 minutes, so we shall wrap up things up. I think that's it from us for today. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and watching and helping out with the chat and enjoying it, hopefully.
I'm just waiting for the producers to come and tell us that we're going to be going.
Yeah, well, the stream's changed, so we're now on the break bit nearly.
Indeed.
Yes.
So thank you, everyone, for spending the 3 hours yesterday and 3 hours today with us.
Indeed.
We're going to be handing over in the next 15 minutes to Izzy and Simas, who are going to take you through the rest of the event. I'm going to be sticking around watching. Don't know about you, Fireytoad. I'm presuming you will
be lurking somewhere.
Yeah, we'll be here in chat with you all. Will we see any crises? Let's find out.